Hello students, today we are going to learn about a computer virus. Virus means Vital Information Resources under siege. Is the malware that supports spyware, the process in which the personal details are kept an eye on to hack the accounts and reveal a personal data. Virus can be a simple program that affects the computer system and allows the hacker to get into your files. Virus is nothing on its own and thus needs a host. The host helps the virus get into other systems and execute it when triggered. The common route is through emails, where the attachment contains the virus. Going into the detailed structure of a virus, it has two parts. The transmission mechanism part that controls its transfer mechanism and the payload. The part responsible for its execution. The second part is again divided into two parts, namely infection program mechanism and actual destructive component. This part contains the virus code. Virus has the characteristics of self-replicating and being non-detectable, which makes it easier for hackers to make viruses to earn money illegally. When it comes to malware, not only the viruses but the Trojan horse, worms also are included. Viruses are self-replicating while Trojans are not. Viruses are of three types, basically malicious, neutral and helpful. Malicious viruses are the ones that cause serious harm to the system, while the neutral virus helps you to neutralize the effect, and the helpful viruses refer to the antiviruses. Some of the general types of the virus include resident virus, the one that lives in RAM and interfere with normal operation. Next is multi-party virus, has the ability to infect both executable file and boot sectors. Now overwrite virus overwrites the content of a file, losing the original data. Boot sector virus, it infects the master boot records and spreads through a removable media. File infector virus comes in an attached format and affects a .com files. Resident virus is a computer virus that stores itself within memory, allowing it to infect other files even when the originally infected program is no longer running. A file infecting virus is a type of malware that infects executable files with the intent to cause permanent damage or make them unusable. A file infecting virus overwrites code or inserts infected code into an executable file. This type of virus can infect a number of operating systems including Windows and Unix. A file infecting virus is one of the most common types of virus. Typically, it infects files with .com extension. When the infected file is accessed or executed, it may be partially or completely overwritten by the virus. A file infecting virus. A file infecting virus can also spread across the system and over the network to infect other systems. Now our next topic is a computer worm. A computer worm is a type of malicious software program which infects other systems by making multiple copies of itself and spreading itself onto other computers within the network. Computer worms exploit certain parts of the operating system that are not visible to the user. The infection is only noticed when the system consumes most of the resources due to the worm's uncontrolled replication. This in turn slows and stops the performance of other services in the computer's operating system. Now, how the computer worms spread. Malware engineers develop computer worms to spread infection without any human intervention. It is all set to start the attack when it becomes active on the infected system. The worm spread it through storage media, floppy disks, which when inserted onto the disk space would then activate and then start infecting other storage devices connected to the target system. This is why USBs are often the delivery mechanisms for computer worms. Now, how to detect, prevent and remove a computer worm. Users should follow an effective cybersecurity practice to fight against infected with computer worms. Keep software up to date with the latest security patch fixes. Implement the use of firewalls to mitigate system access by a malicious software. And use antivirus software to prevent a malicious software from running in the system. Avoid clicking on suspicious links and attachments which can expose your system to malware. Now, what are the symptoms of computer worms? Slow performance of the computer, unexpected freezing and crashing of system, annoying pop-ups, blue screen of death.